What's up everyone? I have an Axolotl build for you today, and you can see that I built a custom pack around it. And my idea with this pack was to use the Axolotl with as many coconut units as possible. So I think in the pack I have like Doberman, I have Gorilla, which are obviously the two units I'm going to be using for this build. But I also think I have Raptor and Mongoose, in case I manage to hit on a Strawberry Strat or a toy build. But yeah, this is what we are going to be doing in this video. For now, we are going to be losing, which is kind of unfortunate, but thankfully we do get to regenerate the heart, and we level up probably once again in the opossum, and yeah, we get a ton of faint units. And I really want the buff to be landing on the weasel right here, but since I can't guarantee it, I think I'll just take the weasel straight up. Yep, you can see I even take the flamingo because it's a faint unit as well, and I want to maximize my chances, but at the end of the day I just give up and take all of the faint units on my team. But yeah, weasel is going to be super useful for this, since it's going to be generating us a lot of gold. Here we get to face Blammer and defeat him, we love to see it. So yeah, it's going to be a little while until we get to the Axolotl. Obviously it's a tier 5 unit. And in case you're not aware of what the Axolotl does, is whenever a friend gains a perk, it gives it a permanent +1/+1 at level 1. And yeah, that's the reason why we want to be building perks on it. Most people usually play it with Ox. You can see our opponent has an Ox in their team, coincidentally enough. But yeah, we want to be a little bit funky and use it with some less used units, like the Doberman, even though I think Axolotl plus Doberman is a pretty widely used combo. And here actually we get to be very lucky, hitting the 1 in 3 on the weasel. So we have a buffed up weasel, we also get a level into a Doberman, which we're going to take. This is one of the units we'll be looking for. Even though Crow is kind of enticing as well, honestly. Like, we will want to level up on turn 7 in hopes of getting the Axolotl as early as possible. But yeah, for now we're happy with the Doberman. If possible, we'll have to scale it up somehow. Which is pretty good that we have a flamingo on the team, so we can potentially pill it for a +2/+2. For now I take a Cappy, hoping to include some better units on my team, potentially maybe selling the pig, yep. And if we manage to find the third Cappy, we will have a second level up prepared for next turn, so I'm hoping to find it. Unfortunately I don't, but at least I can get either another weasel or just take the flamingo and not spend any gold on it next turn. So we're hoping to win here. It's going to be kinda close, I think. Actually a very interesting team, huge camo with a lot of HP, designed to give stats to the unit behind it, but thankfully we draw there because we had sufficient stats ourselves. And here we go, the Axolotl has been acquired. We even have a crow and a blobfish in the shop, so we have the means to get it up to level 2. So you can see even immediately I'm going to take an Axolotl, push it up to level 1.5, build the flamingo, maybe take the blobfish as well after, yup. It's unfortunate that the Doberman does not get to trigger its ability yet. In case you don't know, Doberman triggers its ability to gain attack plus coconut only if there are tier 5 and 6 units on the team. And currently, because we have the weasel, the Cappy and the blobfish, its ability is not going to activate. Here Blammer takes his revenge on us, unfortunately enough we lose there. But yeah, I think we'll take another level here, hoping for an Axolotl. Unfortunately we are disappointed by the level ups, Turkey and Zebra. But yeah, at least we get to put a pie onto the Doberman. We even get a banana peel at the end of the turn, so we will have a monkey as well, an alternative means of scaling. Which I think is going to be necessary because unfortunately Axolotl is just not good enough to scale up an entire team all by itself. Here it's going to get us a window, so I should not be complaining about its usefulness. So yeah, let's take a look at the level up, hoping for a gorilla right here. And it's going to be a T-Rex plus Sauropod, which I think I'm going to take the T-Rex here, selling the Weasel for it. We need to sell the Cappy as well if we want to make the Doberman start triggering its ability, and we'll do so right here, even getting a level 2 on the T-Rex. And you can see how much supplementary scaling we need with the Axolotl just to make the team function, unfortunately. We have 3 scalers on the team and only 2 coconut generators, but I think it's going to be a fun build regardless. The T-Rex is going to be buffing the gorilla and the monkey as well as the Axolotl, and I should probably reposition in such a way that the Doberman receives the monkey scaling because it's the only unit that is not getting scaled up right now. Pretty interesting loss that we incurred right there with the Blowfish plus Hedgehog plus Toad team. I think we're going to be facing them off again in the very near future, but for now we're going to try to improve the team. It's very nice because this team also passively improves quite a bit. We're getting tons of stats every single turn, and you can see the gorilla is already at 21-22 with Pepper. So I think we'll be good. Yep, we get tons of stats here, and you can see the Axolotl is contributing a little bit as well, so I can put it in the thumbnail. You can see I'm realizing my misplay here, putting the Doberman up at the front. We're going to put an eggplant perhaps onto the monkey in order to prevent some mispositioning, or I guess not. But yeah, this is basically the team. All that we have to improve right now are the levels. Hoping for the best right here. It is the same team once again that we lost to last time, but I think this time we should be strong enough to at least draw. And yeah, just barely scraping a draw right there. Hopefully we don't face them again because I think they counter us pretty nicely. You can see I also have a Peterbred in the pack because I thought it synergizes with Gorilla. I don't think it actually does, unfortunately enough. I think it gets Coconut before getting the 15 HP, so that was kind of a useless inclusion in the pack. Whatever the case though, you love to see Coconut be so useful here, getting a 50-50 down, and we don't get to incur any bad trades there, even though we have only a 28 attack unit, so the Coconut was definitely useful there. We're going to be putting the Peppers on the backline as well, getting some buffs from the Axolotl that way too, and we're pretty close to the victory actually. We only need 3 more wins and we're done with the arena run. For now, let's hop into another match, and we get to counter our opponent with the Coconut once again, defeating a big Scorpion, which is super satisfying to see. And yeah, now we get to level up the Doberman. We are also on the cusp of getting a level 3 T-Rex. But I think next turn I'm going to focus on getting the level 3 Axolotl instead, because that would be way funnier. Here I think it's going to be an easy victory because they don't have the stats to defeat us. Yup. And we are approaching the final turn of the game. You can see so many T-Rexes, so many Dobermans in the show, but all that I want is to show my Axolotl some more love. So we'll be rolling for a copy. And instead we find the chocolate, so we get it up to level 3, and this is going to be the run. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I hope that you like, sub, do all the generic stuff, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care.